Here's a classic sort of probability problem where we're asked to count how many different license plates are possible given a certain set of criteria. You may also see this problem done as like a telephone number, like how many telephone numbers are possible, and so on. And so in this case, let's go ahead and do the blank space method. So I've got 6 choices I need to make, so I'm going to do 6 blank spaces. Now notice too, this problem has 2 different parts to it, whether we are or are not allowed to repeat characters, letters, and digits. So let's go ahead and assume that first we are allowed to repeat. For each of these blanks then, what I'm going to do is write how many different options I have to pick. Well, it says my first 3 blanks are going to be made of 3 letters. Well, altogether in the English alphabet, there are 26 letters. So I've got 26 choices that I can make for that those letter blank spaces. So for that first blank space, I've got 26 choices. Because I am allowed to repeat, I've also got 26 choices for my next space, and then 26 choices again. Well, after that, it says I switch to digits, so the digits 0 through 9, which means there are 10 choices to make there. 0 through 9 is 10 different digits. So for my 4th blank space, there are 10 options, and then since I'm allowed to repeat, once again, I've got 10, and I've got 10. To figure out the total number of possibilities I have, all I need to do is grab a calculator and multiply all of this together. So you guys can pause the video and go ahead and do that. I've already done my work ahead of time, and I can see that there are 17 million possibilities, actually more than that, 17,576,000. So I've got about 17,500 possibilities for this. Okay? Watch how the problem's a little bit different if we are not allowed to repeat characters. Well, once again, I've got 6 choices to make, so I'm going to make 6 blank spaces. And once again, I'm starting with 3 letters. Well, once again, for my first space, I've got 26 letters to pick from. Now, I don't know what letter I picked, but I'm not allowed to repeat that. So for my next space, there are only 25 letters to pick from. And again, I don't know which letters I picked, but I've now used 2 of them, so there's only 24 options for that 3rd space, okay? Because I'm not allowed to repeat. Once again, we're switching to digits for our last part. So my first digit, I've got 0 through 9, I've got all 10 of them to pick from. I don't know what digit I picked, but I'm down by 1, so I only have 9 options, and then I only have 8 options. So once again, to figure out our number of possibilities, we're going to multiply all those together. And of course, this will be a smaller list of possibilities because I'm not allowed to repeat. This time I come up with 11,232,000 possibilities.